Love is one of life's most powerful emotions, but so often we find ourselves struggling with the pain of loss, of letting go. Whether it's the end of a relationship or the fading of a connection, the idea of letting her go can feel like a weight too heavy to carry. But what if we could approach this struggle with a different mindset? A mindset rooted in Stoic philosophy. Today we're going to explore how Stoicism can offer us peace and wisdom when faced with the challenge of letting go. In the Stoic tradition, one of the core teachings is that everything in life is temporary. The good, the bad, and the in-between, nothing is permanent. This idea of impermanence is not just a theory, but a fundamental truth about existence. The Stoics encourage us to embrace this truth rather than resist it. Think about nature. The seasons change. Spring turns to summer, and summer fades into fall. Each transition brings its own beauty, but also its own sense of loss. Yet no one mourns the fall of leaves because they understand that it is part of the cycle of life. Just as nature changes, so too do the people we love. Relationships evolve, and sometimes they end. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, once said, "Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight." When we grasp this, we can begin to see the end of a relationship, not as a tragedy, but as a natural shift, a part of the ever-changing flow of life. Another central teaching of Stoicism is the danger of attachment. It's easy to become attached to people, to outcomes, to the way things are supposed to be. But the Stoics remind us that attachment leads to suffering. Why? Because we cannot control other people. We cannot control how they feel, what they do, or whether they stay in our lives. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, wisely said, "If you wish to be rich, do not add to your money but subtract from your desire." In relationships, this means not clinging to someone with the expectation that they will never leave, never change, never move on. Instead, we are asked to love without clinging, to care deeply without demanding permanence. Attachment creates expectations, and when those expectations are not met, we feel pain. But if we can let go of those expectations and accept that everything and everyone is transient, we can love more freely. We don't need to hold on too tightly because we know that love, in its truest form, doesn't require control. So, how do we navigate the pain of loss? How do we find peace when someone we care about leaves? The answer, according to Stoicism, lies in acceptance. But what does acceptance really mean? Acceptance isn't about giving up. It's about understanding and acknowledging the reality of the situation. It's about letting go of the idea that things should be different and embracing what is as it is. Epictetus, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, taught, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." When we accept that change is inevitable, that loss is part of life, we stop resisting and start healing. We can begin to appreciate the time we had with someone rather than fixating on their absence. By accepting reality, we shift our focus from pain to gratitude. Gratitude for the moments shared, for the lessons learned, and for the growth we experience together. Now that we've explored the Stoic mindset, let's talk about practical ways you can use these teachings to let go and move forward with peace. First, practice negative visualization. This might sound counterintuitive, but it's a powerful Stoic exercise. Negative visualization involves imagining the loss of things or people we hold dear. By mentally preparing for potential loss, we become less fearful of it when it happens, and we can appreciate what we have while we have it. 2. Focus on what you can control. You can't control someone else's feelings or actions, but you can control how you respond. You can control your mindset, your emotions, and your next steps. By focusing on what is within your control, you can maintain a sense of peace, even in difficult circumstances. 3. Gratitude in the face of loss. Instead of dwelling on the void left by someone, try to focus on the positive experiences you shared. Gratitude for the moments, the memories, and the growth that relationship provided can help you heal. As Marcus Aurelius put it, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Letting go isn't easy, but it's essential for our emotional and personal growth. Through the wisdom of Stoicism, we can approach loss not with fear or despair, but with acceptance and grace. Remember, everything in life is temporary. Love, relationships, even pain. And when we embrace this truth, we can move forward stronger and wiser than before. So, the next time you face the end of a relationship or the feeling of loss, remember, let her go, not out of defeat, but as part of the natural flow of life. In letting go, we make room for new growth, new experiences, and a deeper understanding of ourselves. Thank you for listening. I hope today's reflection on Stoicism brings you peace in times of change. Remember, let go and trust that life will unfold as it should. Take care.